Hello ladies and Metal Jan, and welcome to another replay cast. I have to apologize for being rather inactive on YouTube for the last week or so. I've been enjoying summer and, you know, taking it a bit easy. So I hope you guys forgive me for that. Please. Anyways. Back in action, M4F, the tier 8 French premium medium tank. A lot of people tend to think that this tank is trash, but in my opinion, one of the best tier 8 medium premiums, just because it's different. And, you know, I like big guns, can't really argue about that. And this tank, you know, it's not really as good as an IS-6 or an IS-3A, but as far as medium tanks go, this tank really has some unique characteristics that no other medium can really recreate. Apart from maybe the T-34-3, but that tank has a really bad case of a potato gun, while this gun is not that bad. Also, it gets APCR, which is rather convenient, and usually lets you be more accurate and precise at longer ranges. But yeah, first pick here in the middle. I'm not gonna stick around for too long in the middle, as that's usually the place Artie pre-aims. That's usually the place all the camping TDs pre-aim, so you don't really want to be sitting there for too long. Then again, we are going to peek again here. Couldn't get the shot on the Yak Panther, at least with an auto aim, but we did get another one without it. So first shot in down the range, and haven't taken any damage in return. So playing Cliff, I mean, there's not that many things you can do on this map. It really depends on your team. We have quite a lot of fuckers on the 1-2 line, and that's exactly the opposite of where you want your fuckers to be sitting at. So this is not really going all that well, but it seems that the enemy team is also either playing the heavy tank corner, which is, you know, gotta be a problem later, or camping the 1-2-3 line as well. And it looks like to be the first case out of the two. We do manage to pick up this KV-4 without taking a single point of damage once again. They do have one Artie, so I cannot really peek that often. But then again, with 10-second reload on this tank, the Arties usually are not patient enough to wait for you to reload. So another good thing about this tank, the rate of fire, the bad rate of fire with the good alpha damage makes you a less attractive target for artillery players. And also, 10 seconds is enough to get unspotted after you shoot, so that works rather nicely as well. And here we should be able to pick up this Yak Panther, and we do exactly that. And now, that was a really decent time to kill him, as we have people coming up from behind. Kind of dodgy shots, because I'm not really sure how well they can see me and how informed they are that I'm here, but it seems that the D-34 literally gives zero fucks about me, so I'm just gonna put another shot into it, well, first shot into his ass, and so far so good for me, at least. I haven't been shot back once, and none of the enemies even seem to be paying attention to me, so this is working rather well here. Could even like want better DPM than I have here, but now shit is about to hit the fan. The enemies have broken through this, but they're still ignoring me for some reason. I mean, I'm able to hide here from majority of this push. I cannot hide from Artie. The T-32 is still not looking at me, which is rather funny. So I do manage to pick him up as well. Can't really get the IS, but those two heavy tanks should be an easy pick for me as well. It's not like I'm being alone ignored here. The Waffle is also just shooting people and just sitting there. Nobody gives a shit about him, it seems, and now even more of them get picked off. They still have a Super Pershing and a T-34 there, and a T-54 lightweight, and a Tiger 2 maybe still here. Hasn't been spotted for quite a while, so we're gonna start dealing with that now. Gonna climb a bit higher on the hill. This position is not very good, because a lot of the time, if the camping TDs are sitting closer to this, they will be able to shoot you here, and there's not really much you can do with a tank as huge as this thing, so you know, I'm just taking my chances here, really. And here comes the Tiger 2 as well. Seems completely obnoxious of my position here, so we're just gonna remind him of our existence here. Could have let him drive a bit more forwards to make him sit a bit more in the open, so I can get another shot here, but I didn't think that was really necessary there. So now, I mean, I could go and commit for this. It's a pretty shitty commitment, because Tiger 2 has reasonably good gun elevation, and the lightweight is gonna probably get it as well. But the trades I get are rather good, unless I fall down the hill like this, and I'm pretty fucked, as you can see. I have to trade with the Tiger, and I will since I already took the first shot, might as well. You can see that the damage per shot on this tank is pretty sick when it comes to dispatching of other tier 8s, and penetration at these kind of ranges and on those targets don't really isn't really an issue at all. And we can go for another peek here. This is not really the position I was using before, but we do get to shoot him, and maybe the lightweight is gonna shoot me back, but he misses his shot, so there is that. He might actually out reload me here as well, but it's not like it's actually relevant at all. So a bit of a fuck up on my end there to slide down that hill, but in the end it didn't really matter. We could go for the super pushing, but it seems that it's not really necessary, as there's quite a bit of tanks there already. I don't really want to be left out in action just because this tank is slower, so I'm just gonna head towards where we know that most of the enemy team is sitting. Well, most of the team that's still alive, which is obviously the base. Should be able to aim this shot here as well, and once again APCR here delivers really quickly. Still have the RD left alive, T95 and a Waffle Panzer IV. Don't really, I shouldn't really be worried though, as I'm way out of their sight. I'm pretty sure that shot hit the rock or missed the target anyways. Gonna close the distance here, but not too much, so I'm not actually in direct threat of being spotted and killed by the T95 or the Waffle if he's using the big gun. Well, then again, I guess he could kill me with both of these guns. So I'm just gonna chill here, see if I can spot through anything through this bush, and if I cannot, I'm just gonna look for some targets. I'm still outside of the spotting range of those campers, but the T25 too might spot me if he has binos, or the T95 could spot me if he has binos. But it seems that I'm not getting lit so far, at least. So if we want to analyze this game and wonder why the enemy team lost this, well, it's because of those tier 9 TDs. You can't really play the game like that in a top tier TD and expect to win anything ever. T95 finally gets spotted, didn't get the pen with the first shot. So here, it is his ass, and the ass of the T95 is like 50 to 70 millimeters or something. I can easily just bully him here, especially if I can get the track and the side of his tank in a single shot. That would be really nice for me, but it doesn't matter as he's already dead. The next two targets are, you know, still the T25 too, and that Waffle, and of course the RD. Pretty weird game though for this tank, as I really didn't get shot a lot. I was kind of in the center of the map for the entire game, and the only real damage I took is when I fucked up against that Tiger 2 and a lightweight, and that was still something I could easily afford as long as I didn't get artilleried. And now it's just the Waffle and RD left alive, and we should be able to get some extra damage here, hopefully. And as you can see, even though the DPM on this tank is pretty bad for tier 8 medium, you can still build up pretty nice damage by just sheer force of your alpha damage. And there again, APCR delivers pretty nicely. There's no way I would have hit that shot with AP. And yeah, that's the game. And here is the end plate ace tanker, 4838 experience with the double high caliber top gun and tank sniper. 1536 base experience with 5325 damage done, 7 kills and 696 damage assisted. Can't say that this was a standard game here, as the enemy team kind of ignored me the entire way through, but I wasn't even the only one. Our Waffle Panzer IV was also kind of ignored in that similar position as well. Also, I don't know why the fuck am I looking at my own stats in the team score, but that's probably because I'm a shitty YouTuber. Anyways, hope you guys can read the end plates at least now on your mobile screens or whatever the fuck you're watching this, as this was one of the main complaints with me doing 1440p videos. Also, I'm gonna get the UI scaling mode after the next patch, hopefully. I can find one that actually works properly, and also if you need the minimap to be bigger or any kind of things like that, let me know in the comments. And also, once again, apologies for not doing that much YouTube videos lately. I'll try to get back into some schedule soon enough, but you know, as far as this goes, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one.